with around 37,000 people in roughly 62 square miles. Liechtenstein is one of the smallest countries in the world. For such a pocket-sized principality, it's got a fair number of compelling qualities. Liechtenstein has one of the world's lowest crime rates, with its last murder occurring in approximately 1997 and its prison holding very few inmates. Citizens who are given prison sentences longer than 2 years are transferred over to Austria. The crime rate is so low that the average Liechtenstein resident reportedly doesn't even lock her front door. Switzerland unintentionally invaded Liechtenstein in March 2007, when about 170 Swiss infantry soldiers wandered across the unmarked border for more than a mile into Liechtenstein before realizing their mistake. Liechtenstein, which has no army of its own, admits that it didn't notice the Swiss invasion and had to be informed that it had occurred. Liechtenstein ultimately chose not to retaliate against its famous nature neighbor. On Liechtenstein's national holiday, His Serene Highness Prince Hans Adam II, the head of state, and his son, His Serene Highness Hereditary Prince Alois, invite the residents of their tiny principality to have a beer in the garden of Vaduz Castle, the prince's ancestral residence. Although German is the country's official language, most residents speak an Alemannic dialect that's very different from Standard German and closer to Swiss Standard German. As such, the country is usually referred to as Liechtenstein, not Liechtenstein, by its citizens. After 3 previous referendums failed, Liechtensteinians were granted the right to vote in national elections in 1984. The referendum involved only male voters, obviously, and passed by a mere 51.3%. And despite that, women still couldn't vote in local elections until 1986.